in this next video, I'm gonna pronounce these en la clase words. The last video, we went over the alphabet and the sounds the letters make. So if you memorize the sounds that the letters make, then you can read any word in Spanish and pronounce it correctly, because Spanish always follows the rules, just like the opposite of English, where so many rules are broken in spelling and pronunciation. But in Spanish, all the rules are followed all the time, and it's a beautiful thing. So if you can memorize these sounds that the letters make, you can pronounce any word in Spanish perfectly just by looking at it. So it's important to learn those sounds. And the most important thing is the vowels. So A says A, E says A, I says E, O says O, and U says U. Okay. A, E, O, U. That's all the sounds they make. So those are important to learn and be really familiar with. So I'm just gonna read through. I'm not gonna read the English word. I'm just gonna read the Spanish word straight down the list. Alfabeto, altavoz, bandera, polígrafo, borrador, calculadora, calendario, cartelera, cinta, computadora, crayón, grapadora, lámpara, lápiz, libro, luz, mapa, mesa, papel, papelera, pared, pegamento, pincel, pintura, piso, pizarrón, puerta, pupitre, regla, reloj, sacapuntas, silla, tijeras, tiza, ventana, arte, ciencia, educación física, estudios sociales, historia, lectura, matemáticas, música. Couple of things to point out. Accent marks, don't worry too much about accent marks at all. They just show you where the emphasis should fall on the word. And they actually only happen when the rule is broken. The rule is if you see a word with no accents, the emphasis naturally falls on the second to last syllable. So if you see an accent mark, that just means that rule is broken. So like bolígrafo, if there wasn't an accent, you would say it bolígrafo. And so it's like, oh no, the emphasis should be here on the I instead. And so that's the whole point of accent marks. So don't worry about accent marks. That's the little tick on the top of some of the vowels. I was also going to point out there was a double R somewhere. Borrador. See, I just faked it. Borrador. And then I also was going to point out, oh yeah, the silent H in history, historia. So that H is just silent. You just start with the E sound. There were other things, the J and scissors, tijeras, that H sound with the J, and clock, reloj. See, it ends with that J, that H sound. Yeah, just a couple fun little things to point out. Go ahead and practice reading through and pronouncing those, and you'll be all set.